This is my idea for the first chapter of my book. This isn't the full first chapter, but part of what I have. Chapter 1. A quote from Parle Faye. Trust your judgment, and if shit gets weird, don't be afraid to run, sweet pea. I finally calmed down when I saw someone. She was beautiful. She had hair like mine, fiery red. I just loved it. When I glanced at her for a short second, I couldn't believe it. How could anyone in such a crazy world be that beautiful? I'm gonna add something real quick. Okay. How could anyone in such a crazy world be that beautiful? Soft curls that framed her face when she looked down at me with smooth, pale skin and stunning green eyes. The tips of her ears were pointed, and her body was perfectly curved with 6 daggers strapped in various places around her body. It was right then when I noticed that her ears were pointed and her eyes were not rounded. They were sharp, as though they could slice right through me with one stare. I screamed. She asked, What are you screaming about? It's just me. I said, you're not exactly what a human wants to see when they first walk into a random world that they don't know. We made eye contact for a good 10 seconds when she finally helped me up. The next sentence I heard leave her mouth was, we don't get a lot of humans around here normally, but I'd be wary of some folk. Keep pepper in your pocket, put it on anything you eat. Now, what brought you here? The bad part was, I didn't know. Well, I didn't know anything. Well, that part, After a moment, I squeezed out a high-pitched and fast, I may have gone to a fairy circle, and it worked, and I know my mom said not to mess around with things like this, but I know, and I was silenced right then when I realized that I was actually in fairy, and it processed. What's your name? She suddenly asked.